Welcome to Creative Pages with Catherine Live. I'm Catherine, and I am here to introduce the Flurries of Fun collection from Creative Memories. This one came out, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks ago. It's just been one of those months where I just didn't have a chance to introduce it yet. So let's get to it now. Let me get things switched over real quick so I can show you what this collection is all about. All right, we have two new tools that I need to do shorts for. One is the Mitten Flurries Border Maker cartridge. Look how cute is that. And the other is the Snow Pals Decorative Border Punch. This one has sold out already. So, I always kind of say when you see it, when I'm introducing it, might be too late. Definitely keep an eye on my community tab on YouTube. That is where I will post what's coming, usually even the day before it's released, and also on my Creative Pages with Catherine Facebook page as well. Sometimes you get it even earlier. So, sorry that one sold out. I will be doing a short coming up. I do have other shorts I need to edit as well. And we also had a red shimmer pen that came out as well that I think might also be sold out, but I forgot to check. So, if you want the red shimmer, you definitely need to go run, don't walk, and check on that one. But let's get into the Flurries of Fun collection. I know we'll be seeing this probably coming up maybe in the December virtual crop. I know I need to catch up with my Sketch With Me series as well. It's been a year. It's okay. So here are your coordinating cardstocks. And I will probably add to that list. Our first page is called Snowy Ice, and this one is a lighter paper. Here, let me see if I can find my. Oh, we'll do this light blocker a little bit here. There you go. That way you can get another view, because sometimes these lighter papers show up differently under different types of light. We next have our blue plaid page, which has highlights of orange and a little bit of gold as well. It's really pretty. Followed by, this one says dots, stars, snow, blue. So I'm going to guess this is blue dots with some stars worked in and some snow as well. Let me just adjust that a little bit. There we go. Followed by our snowy scene. So this one you can see some really neat little snowflakes. If you look closely at the page, kind of in the background, there are some actual snowflakes in there as well. And we have our snowbank on the bottom of the page. Chevron blue is next. So this one has chevrons. It almost looks like we also have some waves going through the page as well. Hang on, let me get my, since this one's a lighter one again, hang on, here we go. There you go. It's a very light blue with white. And you can almost see those little waves kind of running down, through the page as well. That's what I get for having too many things on my table here around. All right. Stars and dots is next. So that one's kind of self-explanatory, I think. You can see there's white, there's red, there's a couple of shades of blue in the center of those stars, which are kind of like snowflakes a little bit too. Followed by broken ice in gray. So this one does have a lot of definition in the page itself. You can kind of see where it almost looks like it is the top of a lake or something that might be frozen over with ice. And then we have our red plaid. And this one has some light blue going through it with some darker red behind as well. This one is also very pretty. Could be used even on a Christmas page, maybe. Followed by ice blue. So blue ice. Okay, so this one is basically that, the gray. This one is definitely with the darker navy type blue. And I guess it is kind of also a similar pattern that what we had on that broken ice one that was gray. This one is our page with stripes on it. We have our blues, our whites, our reds again through our page. And then we have our windy swirls, or it's a swirls slash wind, but you know, doesn't that kind of remind you of the Starry Night a little bit too? Reminds me of it when I saw it. And finally, we have our forest scene with our snowy trees, I guess, at night there. And, you know, just a little bit of delineation in the top as well. Okay, so that is it for the paper pack. Trying not to knock over my everything here this morning. We do have 4 packs of embellishments that coordinate with this collection. The first one is our snowmobile embellishments. And so here we go. Give you a close-up look at that. Followed by our snowstorm embellishments. Y'all are going to have to let me know if you live in a place that gets snow and where you have snowstorms. I know I drove in a bunch of snow yesterday. This one is our sledding embellishments. So just some light flurries, but it wasn't anything major to get the roads messed up. But there we did have some snow yesterday. And finally, our ice fishing embellishments. Goodness. This one is our 4th pack of embellishments that coordinates with this collection. Here you go. And now let's take a closer look at our stickers. This is our Flurries of Fun collection stickers. And I'm going to have to get out the light blocker again. I don't know where I put it. I'll just use this one because otherwise we have several lighter clouds and just very lighter gray mountains here. And I want to make sure you all can see all of those details. It definitely, you can tell when you get the light on it, you get just a little bit of a different effect. All right, here's our word stickers that coordinate with this collection as well. They're so cold. I definitely was feeling that with the wind blowing yesterday. And our border stickers. So we do have, let me turn this and then I'm going to get the light blocker again because we do have those snow-capped mountains again on one of our border stickers. So pretty. And we have those stars. They don't have the dots in the center. I wonder if we add a little bit of one of our shimmer pens there to create that dot effect like what they have on the designer paper. Finally, we have our mats, my favorite. I know I always say that, but they are. Love the mats. They are just so handy. Okay, so these are our 4x6 mats, and I will flip through them quickly here. Flurry of Fun. Oh, I always turn it the wrong direction, don't I? Let It Snow. Our winter adventures with that broken ice. There you go. Now I'm figuring out which way I need to turn it. Loving the outdoors. And I don't know if is it time for winter fun. I'm not sure. We'll I guess figure that one out coming up. I'm not ready for it. Because we've lived places where we haven't had as much winter the last few years. But I'll be ready when it comes and we'll adapt as needed. This is kind of different. They're putting different things on both sides of the mat, and then you have a second one, it looks like, that has the similar print. A lot of times in our other mat packs, we would have the front and back would be the same, and you kind of would have to choose which direction to put it on your page. But it looks like they've mixed that one up a little bit, because especially with like the mountain one, when we were flipping through, I noticed this one here, we have the 2 separate mats with that snowy scene, and before we would have where it would be, back to back with each other. So it's kind of interesting. Maybe, I mean, I guess you could use both of them on one page. It's different. We'll have to see what I can come up with that. If I remember, we'll see. At the rate I'm going, I don't know. Okay, 4.5 by 6.5 mats, are coordinating with our pages again with the colors and some of the designs. Here's that swirly winds. It reminds me of the Starry Night. That one's really light. Hang on. Okay, here we go. There's that one's just super, super light gray, light blue. Here's another dark blue. And then we have another lighter blue coming in here. Okay. And our dark and light blues. Another one of the swirly light blues. Red and gray. That's really pretty. They'll look really great with the plaid, I think also. I wonder if we should do a Christmas page with this collection. That might be kind of fun. And I know there's a couple of more YouTube collaborations that I could do something like that for. So stay tuned. We'll see if I can get myself filming. It's going to be hard. I got to do some cooking for Thanksgiving coming up also, which, hey, life. There's our chevron that's very light. And our blue plaid. Here's our dots again. Snowy blue stripes. Another plaid. And finally, we'll finish up with the chevron. And that's it. That's all I have, right? Yep. Okay. Yep. The boards are running out. Let me go ahead and pop back on here a moment. And I will say my final thing here, if I can get this switched over here. Goodness gracious. There we go. All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that quick Saturday morning introduction to the Flurries of Fun collection. Thank you so much for getting up early to join me, those of you that are here. And I hope those of you that watch the replay enjoy it. Stay tuned. I will have a couple more shorts coming. I know I've got a couple more filmed. I just need to edit them. And I will do my best to get some filming done. And I might even put up another poll because I had another idea for something for 2025. I have a couple ideas of where to go in the next year. And hopefully I will, whenever we move again, I guess we'll see what kind of time I have for filming. It's been interesting here, but good. And I'm glad I've still been able to put out a few fun videos for you all and live stream to join you from time to time as well this way. And I'll keep doing those virtual crops every month as well. So keep an eye on my community tab as always on YouTube. And if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, sometimes, we get some extra little bits and tidbits there too. So